Hello guys, welcome to my channel and I hope you are all doing fantastic over there. In this video I am going to walk you through transformation of a regular table into this delightful multi-layered geode-shaped table with translucent play of colors. Let's get right to it. First, I cut out the shape with a saw out of MDF board, and now I'm priming it with the primer. After it dried for about 1 hour, maybe less, I tested by touch. I am sanding it with a sanding sponge. And now I'm painting it just with acrylic white paint. Once it's dry, I am taping the back of the canvas with the tape to protect it from drips. And now I'm laying down the gemstones as so. So now I'm gonna mix the resin in this measuring cup, and I'm gonna use for this size of the coverage, I use about 140 milligrams total of resin and hardener, so it's gonna be 50-50. And here are the hues that I'm using: silver white, gold, the silver black, and deep rose gold. And now I'm pouring the clear resin over the crushed glass. And here I'm adding some gold glitter in the gold mixed resin. And going with pearl white around it, and I'm making sure that the lines that I'm pouring are not on top of each other, and there is a little bit space between them so that the paints kind of don't get muddy. But at the same time, this is the first layer, and really a lot will change after a few more layers. That is not to say that you have to create mud. And here I'm pouring to create some kind of islands resembling of the natural stone of the geode. and just pouring the colors. I'm just doing according to my intuition. I didn't plan it, and just trying to experiment as I go. And here, after the first pour, I did a little bit of torching to get rid of the bubbles. So now I'm experimenting with inks, and I'm making a little bit of little drops of ink into the resin, just to create more texture. Here I'm spreading the ink with the kebab stick, just to create some veining. It's going to be beautiful underneath all these layers. I love textures, I like depth. And here I'm just emptying the clear resin and spreading it around into the empty spots. And after each pour, I pretty much try to torch the bubbles with the heat gun or the torch. Here I'm using, I'm sprinkling a little bit of glitter, just again to create depth and some kind of texture. Here on top of the, since I poured a little bit of clear resin, now I have a chance to attach more glass to the clear resin. So it will keep the top layer of the glass will keep the luster, because once you pour the resin on top of it, it kind of loses its shine. So here I have this chance to do it, and more glitter again. And now the first layer is done, and after 12 hours we're going into the second day. And here I mixed the following hues: orange, black, gold and opaque with the resin, and pour it as so. I'm just gonna let you enjoy this. here I like to point out that I'm pouring the clear resin over the opaque, and it creates a beautiful, beautiful texture, as you can see. And here I'm adding some more glitter at the edges. And I feel like the center of the geode is kind of dull, so I'm adding a little bit of glitter to the middle section. I'm mixing the diamonds with the sparkling glue and some glitter, silver glitter, and just gonna go over the clear glass in the center to kind of let the center pop. And as you can see, this diamonds with silver really pop the center of the geode. I'm really happy. And look at those old texture. It has such an earthy quality to it. I am so happy with this layer. Going to the next day. And here I'm just pouring again clear resin on top and just embellishing with more silver, more orange, and just sort of following the vibe and see where it brings us. If I feel like I need some other color, I just mix it. I always keep some extra clear resin on the side, just in case I decide to change my mind or something. This is the third layer and it looks a little bit muddy, but no worries. Once it's dry, it's gonna look so delicious. And this is the next day, day 4, and it looks so earthy, so beautiful. I just need to sort of shape it with the lines, and I'm using golden leaf pen and some orange and white. And as you can see, as I design these lines, everything starts popping and taking shape magically. It's amazing what these paint pens can do. And it's really all intuitive work. You just follow the vibe. I didn't plan what I'm gonna use. I just pick up the colors and just feel like counterbalancing the whole painting with these lines. And now this is the final project, and I can just stop like this. It looks absolutely beautiful, delicious. It's so earthy. But then I decided to add some more magic to it. This is so beautiful as it is. I could have just stopped right here. So into day 5th, I decided to experiment some more, and here I feel like I still need to pop the center of the geode. So I'm mixing glitteric acrylic paint with the diamonds and just spreading it in the center and into the islands of the geode as so. And now I'm pouring the clear resin over the entire artwork. And now where the magic transformation began, I added some pearl white into the resin, and it will create such a transformation, which you will see once the painting will dry. And now adding a little bit more opaque lines. And here I'm mixing gold with some glitter, and I'm gonna put it into the zipper bag, and once I wait about 15 minutes, I can draw the lines with that paint, golden lines. In the meantime, I'm just pouring the clear resin and torching the bubbles and trying to spread out the clear resin throughout the surface. So here now I'm cutting the end piece of the zipper bag and drawing the golden lines around the islands and where needed, where I feel like needed. And here the final torching of the bubbles. And I absolutely love this technique with the kebab stick, and I'm just doing this manipulation of the resin hues as so, directing it towards the center, and once it's dry it will create a beautiful veins underneath the surface. It's gonna be so beautiful, you can dive into it. And here we go, it's all dry, final touches, just painting more lines to pop the entire artwork. And I apologize guys, here my lens was a little bit steamy or something, I didn't clear the lens and it's not, the video clip is not so clear. So I'm hitting the edges with a heat gun, and afterwards I'm just cutting the leftovers of the resin, cleaning up the edges as so. And here is the final result. It looks absolutely delicious. I'm shooting this video under the sun, reflection of the sun. You can see all the depth, all the translucency, the colors. The final addition of pearl white, it creates such a Milky Way kind of sensibility to it. You can just absolutely dive. It's like multiverse, multi-dimensional kind of creation. It looks absolutely divine. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.